What is it with 304s going on dates with people they don't know? I was trying to tell this broad the other day. I'm like, y'all, I said like our generation, Gen Z and lower, we don't know what dating, and millennials included, we don't know what dating is. Like dating is you need is somebody that you usually know, and you're usually being referenced by somebody else by a mutual friend, right? Close circles, a group club, right? Church. It used to be you found you was dating somebody that you knew at your job, at your work spot. Now that's shut down. People think that dating is meeting up with random people online and okay, we could date. That's not dating. That's just you're really rolling the dice on that end. Anyway, let's look at this story. 19-year-old Sade Robinson's body was found severed after allegedly going on a date with Maxwell Anderson. I remember a similar story had happened with in Connecticut. Actually, it was this black bitch that went on a Bumble date with a white dude, but like the first date was at his house. And I'm like, why would you go? I'm talking about the first place you go is to his house. I'm just like, bro, these hoes, man. Oh yeah, by the way, it was like because I remember it was a whole lot of ninjas in the comment section, like, bruh, like they're just like first date you like you I'm talking about you held the first date at his house. It looks like they were like it looks like a sugar baby gone wrong incident. Because I remember what like it was like the girl from Connecticut. They was trying to make it like, oh man, a white dude killed this black girl. This is a serial killing. But then once they found out the details, you're just like, why would you? Because I was like, why don't I feel bad for this 304? And then once I saw the details, I was like, oh, never mind. Anyway, let's go to the story. Prosecutors on Friday charged Maxwell Anderson with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson in connection with a severed leg discovered at Warnemont Park in Cudahy and a 19-year-old woman from Milwaukee. Bruh, this was a strap. Anyway, authorities confirmed through a series of texts that Robinson and Anderson had agreed to meet for dinner that night. Surveillance video also shows the pair eating at a local restaurant that night before heading to a bar, then to Anderson's home. The day after Robinson disappeared, detectives found her car on fire in an alley. That same day, someone found a human leg in or near Lake Michigan at a Milwaukee County park. According to the criminal complaint against Anderson, the leg was severed just below the socket and appeared to have been sawn off, and the toes had pink nail polish. Yikes. But like I said, this whole thing where you just dating random strangers online, which women have been doing with impunity now, like I said, Al Bundy, he would have been having a field day with these bitches today. All this flying out to random people's spot, like they be doing like going to random people's spots. Oh, he looks trustworthy enough, and you're just like. Anyway, what stood out to this about this story, I was gonna cover it, but I had saw this comment right here. So right here, apparently, allegedly, this is the cousin of this straggle 304. And she said, this is my baby cousin, and she was not dating him. She has a boyfriend. This was her friend who asked to go eat after she got off of work. She did not willingly go to his house after the restaurant. He drugged her and then took her car to drive to his house. Rest in peace, baby cousin. The real ones know. What are you talking about? How do you know she was drugged? Did she text you that she was drugged? What do you the surveillance literally shows them they were together literally previously, even before that day, to get food. What it looks like to me, in my opinion, um that well obviously my first reaction is, oh, this guy's crazy, and what he likes to do is uh I don't know, because he doesn't have a history of doing this, so maybe they need to check if he has a history of if he has human legs, if he, you know what I mean, if he done killed other bitches before. But it looks like to me, she was on the finesse, and uh, using homie as a foodie date. One time, one or two times too many, and he got mad, lost his cool, killed the bitch, and he was trying to get rid of the evidence. That's what it looks like to me. But this is now here, right here, where she's trying to come to her defense, talking about that was her friend, but she already has a boyfriend. It looks now it makes your friend look even worse because I'm like, well, you talking about the surveillance is lying? So I'm like, so wait, she had a boyfriend and is she out here going to eat with other ninjas? Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Oh man. Hey yo, this is why they hate niggas like me, dog. Because when I break that, because I don't laugh at their face. What I do is I ask the questions. So I'm like, okay, you're saying she has a boyfriend, right? And she's still going out to eat with the dude after work. But this is quote unquote a friend, even though they had surveillance of her eating with the dude the previous night before. But you have a boyfriend, huh? A lot the stories are not because I will ask these questions and then they'll by the time I hit that third question, you're a jerk. But I'm like, I gotta ask these questions before you're setting off these simps and black lesbians matters and these people to go off. And meanwhile, she on that date non-exclusively type ish. Because you know how most women be on that type of time where they're just they're being taught to just date non-exclusively, right? Or have different men for different things and they on finesse mode and then once they get caught up, then their life is in danger. Now you got to clean up the mess when she could have just been an honest bitch and everything could have been fine. Oh Lord. So let me see if people are going to poke holes in the cousin's testimony. Nobody's gonna answer the tough questions. Here we go. Let me see. Okay. Nope, not yet. I don't see no tough questions. Everybody's like, RIP. Condolences out to your family. Nobody gonna ask her the tough questions, huh? Wow. I'm going through the comments. I don't know, man. Let me see. Because if that's really the true story, shouldn't you? I don't know if this is the right platform to say this story. I don't know how you know that she got drugged. I don't know how you know this, but so nobody gonna ask her the tough questions. Because I'll be like, wait, so they lying? How do you? I'm just. So she said, let me, because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. She said this was her friend, and then they said she was not dating him. She has a boyfriend, but according to the authorities, they said that it's been confirmed through series of texts that they were on a date, or sorry, they were to meet for dinner. So that's a date. Let me read. So this is what the authorities reported. Authorities confirmed through a series of texts that Robinson and Anderson had agreed to meet for dinner that night. Yeah, it sounds like she was cheating. But anyway, oh Lord have mercy. Surveillance video also shows that pair eating at a local restaurant that night before heading to a bar. Oh, okay. So that was just one night. Okay, I was wrong about that. That was just one night. Heading to a bar, then to Anderson's home the day after Robinson disappeared. But she's saying, talking about she already had a boyfriend. This is where I'm like, whoa. Now, maybe that was probably the sneaky link. I don't know if she knows that was really her boyfriend. That was probably the sneaky link. So yeah, the story's not adding up in terms. The way she's reporting it is actually does not show this broad in a good light, and is one of the dangers of quote unquote dating non-exclusively on the finesse, right? But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. I could be wrong. The cousin, what the cousin threw, she threw a monkey wrench in the story though by adding her 2 cents in my opinion.